What is a case study? We have another kind of research which is called case study. A case study is also one of the very common research types and which is used by a lot of people today. So we need to explore case study as a kind of research. Case study is an intensive kind of study when the intensive study of a particular phenomenon is carried out, right? So that intensive study is called case study. It's very commonly used in social sciences when a particular phenomenon is explored with an in-depth analysis, and the detailed examination is carried out in order to know various aspects of the case, right? So that is called the case study. Case means a unit. Case not necessarily means a person, right? So case means a unit. It could be an institution. It could be a particular concept, and it could be a particular action or event, right? And it could be an individual as well. So case means differently in this perspective, right? So case study is a kind of study in which you can use and study any particular phenomena. Let me give you two examples because case study is used mostly in researches which are carried out by people who are the expert of criminology, people who evaluate and examine, they investigate particularly those police cases, police inquiry. For example, if there is any a crime, right? And the event of crime is evaluated, and the experts, they actually evaluate every aspect, every perspective, every detail of the case, right? So that is one kind of case study, one kind, of course. And then it is a kind of study which is also mostly carried out by health experts, right? So the health experts, they believe in the effectiveness of this kind of study, right? So they just use this for their investigations, and the clinical diagnostic studies are carried out by using the features of case studies. So these two are the examples. In the case of education, we need case studies, and most of the researchers, they go for, a lot of researchers, they go for case studies. And case study is basically an exhaustive method of exploring and analyzing, right? So it is an exhaustive kind of study when every aspect, every detail of a particular case is studied and explored by the experts. It's like fact-finding about psychological or educational problems, right? So the educational and the psychological problems are evaluated in case studies, and research strategies are adopted in such a way that an empirical and real-life inquiry is done, right? So the real-life context is very important to be taken care of, right? Because the real-life situation is used for evaluating a particular case, right? So case studies are very important to be followed by researchers, and it is one of the very commonly used research designs nowadays.